Hello YouTube friends, Alicia here. Take 3 of this video. Yeah, getting a little bit frustrated. But anyways, so this is a Popples journal, as you can see. It's kind of sentimental. I have a Popples from when I was really little. And I will take some pictures of him and include it. And then of course, you know, use it as a regular journal. Well, I'll use it more for photos, but anyways, I'll use it myself. So I added a flare here for no other reason than for fun. Same with like these pieces. They're just fun. I screwed up on the binding, but it's pamphlet stitched. And then the back is a piece of cardstock and paper tape and then trim on front and back. Inside there's a washi collage. Partially for fun and partially to add a little bit of structure to the bottom. I didn't want to cover this up with my issue, so I just left it and added the washi. And then fabric here to reinforce the spine. There is a flare on top, and it just says Wednesday. They were fun to add. They do add bulk to the journal though, so there's only 2 of them. A tag I made with my Cricut and I stamped it and said family. Another tag I made, just rounded the edges. And a Project Life card, just using up some stuff that I had. This book is adorable. Lace on the top there. This flips up. It's just a piece of pan liner paper that I can write on. And of course, I didn't want to cover the story, but I want to make the page usable. So I did that. This is a bag that I turned into a pocket. So I will add photos to this. I'll add a piece of cardstock for photos. And then parchment paper with the fabric flip that I need to add some rickrack to yet to make it just for fun, I guess. I stamped a cat up in the corner to match the cat in her lap. A little collage at the bottom there. An altered paper clip. Just using stuff up. This is a piece of vellum that I had, and it kind of got wrecked, and I wanted to get it used up because it was getting crushed. So I stuck it in here, and same idea, write on it, add pictures, lace on the top, some handmade paper that I've been using in all my journals lately, vintage trim, oops, I need to add something to the graph paper, I don't know. I need to print some photos of Popples. Tissue paper with a die cut envelope and lace. This tissue paper is super old. Or since it's super old, I've just had it since I've been a kid. Came with a soap making kit I had. Another altered paper clip at the top. One of my altered cards. Some washi I made. This is just me being silly. I used to applique hearts on his ears because that Popples has hearts for ears. A little collage piece. The sports stamp, and I used that because the Popples I have is a baseball. And I'd actually like to get more of them. They're vintage now, and so they're not easy to find. This is from That's Just Penny. Oh, and so is the one with the lilacs on it from one of her newer kits. It is so pretty. So if you are interested in that, go check her out. That's Just Penny on Etsy, and she has tons of beautiful kits. Flower stamping in the corner. Sorry, my fingers are kind of all over the place in this video. More of that paper, handmade paper that I love. I don't know where I can find more of it. I got it years ago. I backed this with the glassine paper, not glassine, vellum paper that I had left over to give it kind of a frosted look. And then it is open here so that you could tuck and then The idea is that the door will stay closed and then you can tuck something behind it. I don't know if I will. That's a Spellbinder's die. I was super excited to play with that die. Again, I love that Popples. And for those of you that don't know, Popples, like, they fold into themselves, right? So they have, like, the shells on their back or whatever you want to call it, and then they can roll into themselves and make themselves into balls. This is some notebook paper that I added. This is what they call them, lunch notes. And I guess if you have kids, you can put them in their lunch boxes and add little notes, which is a really cute idea. But I don't have kids, and so it's going to be really cute in my journal. This was really fun. It's a background stamp of cats that I just made a collage of. And the stamp is obviously goes up here too, but I didn't want that. I wanted to collage it. This is foam that I stamped and colored. Just a piece I cut with my Cricut. More note paper. So, as normal, very plain. I like this. It's super bright. This is just tissue paper, vintage wrapping paper, and then more trim. And this trim was gifted to me forever ago. More stamps. Altered playing card with wrapping paper. And you can write on both sides or add a picture. That stamp again. This is a Bo Bunny stamp. A lot of these stamps, this stamp I have no idea. I get my stamps from all different places, but this is a Bo Bunny stamp that I ordered and I had never used, so I really want to use it. I think it's so cute. It's I don't know, it's kind of different. It has different gates and stuff. And fences. Glassine bag that was gifted to me. This is the one I was talking about, that's just Penny, which is just gorgeous. And I have another journal to show you, and then maybe I'll record it after this one. I need to add some popcorn to this journal. So, like popcorn die cuts or images, not whatever. I'm tired. I sound like I'm crazy. This is the glassine bag that I stamped on and the ink wouldn't dry on, so then I took a baby wipe, wiped the ink, and this is what was left over, and I thought it was cool, so I used it. Tag that I did forever ago with Tim Holtz tag die, just backed on cardstock and stamped with that little hand stamp because I think it's cute. And I have no idea if you can get most of these stamps anymore that I used because, like I said, they're old. I like that stamp too. This is fun too. It's apparently not glued on all the way. It's supposed to be a tuck spot. I will fix that. And there's acetate behind it, which is what I was trying to show you. And then just some of that. Yeah, okay. I need to use tape. Some of that handmade paper. The other side of that bag. Love this. Goes so perfectly. It's a die cut. And, oh. And this is me not finishing like normal. It will go on the back here with a card. But anyways, sorry that took so long. I don't know why. I think just because I'm tired and disorganized. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Any questions or comments, leave them below. I have another Popples journal that I'm going to be making as well. I don't know if I'm going to cut it up and use it for ephemera in this journal or make another journal. But anyways, thank you for watching. Any questions or comments, leave them below. Talk to you later.